Hey guys, this is Backlog Gaming here. Today I am going to be showing you my PS3 collection so far. I've made the decision that I'm going to start collecting PlayStation 3 games. The main reason why I made this decision is that I kind of wanted to either do SNES and PlayStation 1, but where I live, there's not a lot of those to find. Kind of went to the mom and pop stores that kind of deal with that, and their selection, well, let's just say there's like 20 games, like 20 PS1 games, 20 SNES games, and like I can't, like, it would be pointless for me to start a collection because, needless to say, all those games they had, I either already, one, owned them, or two, they were shit quality, or three, you didn't want them. So that's the thing. So I decided I'm gonna go with something a little bit more modern to where I can actually get them, and from there be able to actually expand my collection. So this is what I have so far. I have them all stacked next to me. I don't know how many there are. There's quite a few, so we'll just start with the first ones and go from there. So the first one that I have is a record of Argarist Wars 0. Now, I picked this up at GameStop. A lot of these are going to be pre-owned at GameStop, just because my main focus on my collection is going to be anime-style artwork. I do like anime quite a bit, so I'm obviously going to try to focus around those RPGs and whatnot and that type of art style, but a lot of the games I do own don't necessarily pertain to that. So if you see some that will throw you off, probably will. So next one's going to be Mass Effect 3. This one, I originally had Mass Effect 1 and 2 on the Xbox 360, but since my Xbox 360 was not reliable at the time, I went with Mass Effect 3 on PlayStation 3. I had it when it launched to basically play it. There's the back. So this one I actually bought new, so it wasn't a pre-owned game. It was strictly new. Next on the list is Dead or Alive 5. Now, I actually have this in the collector's edition. The steel box is over to my left, but this is the actual game case of it. I was a big Dead or Alive fan on 360, back in, not 360, but on Xbox, I believe. Xbox or Xbox 360 with them, but from there, again, my Xbox 360 really wasn't that reliable, so I ended up dropping it and basically going from there. So the next one is Asura's Wrath. Now, I did get this one pre-owned, as you can see. The reason why I picked this up is just strictly the art style is awesome. You can see that by the guy on the front. On the back, you can kind of see some more artwork right there, but definitely a good game I like from Capcom. So that's that game. Let's check out this one. This next one is going to be the Game of the Year edition of Batman Arkham City. So this had all the DLC with it and bonus content. It also supports 3D TV, as you can see the emblem down there at the bottom, basically, so I can play it on my 3D TV. Here's the back shot. It gives you details of what it all came with. If I can get it to zoom in on those. So you get all that DLC and Batman Year 1. Definitely worth it. Really, really, really good game. Next one on the list is, this one's kind of out of order, so I'm going to set it aside. Devil May Cry HD collection has Devil May Cry 1, 2, and 3 from Capcom. I am a Devil May Cry fan, and from there, so I got the trilogy. I originally lent out Devil May Cry, the first game, to a friend and never got it back, so I decided to buy the HD collection. That's on PlayStation 3 instead. I still own 2 and 3, though, on PS2, so this is going to be bought used from GameStop. So Next one I have here is called Child of Eden. Originally picked this up because it was in 3D. It does use a PlayStation Move, which I'm thinking about getting because they're basically on discount racks now. So I could probably get a PlayStation Move pretty cheap. And it pretty much is kind of crazy that you kind of just do crazy stuff, and it's a very trippy game. But definitely fun to play. Looks good in 3D, so picked that one up from a local game store back in the day a while ago. So definitely made my day for getting it. So next one I have here is White Knight Chronicles 2. Obviously you can kind of see the knight dressed up in his armor there. I'm a huge fantasy guy, and the anime style of it does look gorgeous. On the back, it just kind of has some more information. Not very detailed, but it is a good game. Definitely enjoyed it. So let's see here. So that one goes there. That one's out of order. I dropped these on the way over, so that's why. The next one that I have is going to be Tekken Hybrid. I have this in the collector's edition. It came with 3D support. It has Tekken Blood Vengeance, and then Tekken Tag Tournament and Tekken Tag Tournament 2 Prologue in it. It also came with a movie. I don't know if one of those was a movie, but definitely, fighting game. So definitely good. Next one I have here is Final Fantasy 13. Originally bought this when it first came out because it is a Final Fantasy game, and I do collect those, so definitely worth it. Not as good as the other games in the series, but some people are a little bit too strict, I think, in their JRPG selection right now. A lot of those people are the ones that played the older games, so instead of flipping them a lot of shit, in my personal views, I'm actually going back and playing those older RPGs just to kind of see, I might have missed out on the golden age, so I'm going back and comparing them. Like, I've played all these recent ones that are really, really good, and people think that they're not that great, so I'm going back and kind of playing the older ones now at an older age to basically experience them to see if they hold up. Next one I have is Final Fantasy 13-2. So again, it is a Final Fantasy game, so I bought it right at launch from Square Enix. So from there, again, it's a Final Fantasy game, I'm going to pick it up. So, and of course, the next one, Final Fantasy 13, Lightning's Return. And from here, I picked this one up also. You can kind of see the difference in the back of the cases to where it's becoming like Final Fantasy 13 was very, very like cinematic and like awesome and stuff like that, and then it just kind of turned into like, let's just slap something on the back. So seeing those. So from there we have those. Next one's going to be Final Fantasy 10 and 10-2. These are going to be the remastered one on PlayStation 3. I do own both of these on PlayStation 2 also. Originally bought those when they came out, but it's just the HD edition, so I decided to pick it up. Set that one over there. Next one that I have here is Batman Arkham Asylum. This is going to be the first Batman game from the Rocksteady group. Again, I recommend these. These are really, really, really good games, especially if you're a comic book fan or a Batman fan in general. You will like these games. So, next one I have here is Tomb Raider. I originally got this for my girlfriend because she is a huge Tomb Raider fan. Since then, I have realized that this is an awesome game. So I'm kind of glad that I bought it. Glad that they did the justice with the reboot, more mature theme. Looking forward to the sequel that's coming out, but I won't be able to get it for the Xbox One right away. I'm going to have to wait for a PS4 copy to come, so that'll be an extra year wait, but I'm hoping they do a good job on it. We'll find out from the reviews, and if there's any problems, hopefully they fix it for the PlayStation edition. Next one's Fallout 3. Originally bought this at the announcement of Fallout 4. I can't say that I get into it too much. It is an RPG. I understand that a lot of people rave about it, that it's really, really good. Unfortunately, I'm just struggling with it. So this is the Game of the Year edition, so I do get the extra added DLC that's on the disc. Next one's just kind of Next one, this is just the game. It's Uncharted, the first game, so you can see it there. Just the crappy GameStop pre-owned crap, because we have people in this generation that can't take care of their fucking video games. So sometimes you use shit's just a CD. I don't fucking get that at all, but it just fucking bothers me that people don't take care of their games. I mean, like, you pay $60 for it and then you treat it like shit. Like, it makes no fucking sense. Like, I've never been that way in my life. I don't understand why people are that way. Like, oh, well, I lost the case to it, but I got the disc. Nah, they probably fucking stole it. And instead of stealing the thing, they fucking just stole the CD case and they're turning it in. Next one I have here is Uncharted 2 Among Thieves. I just recently picked up the Uncharted series. I haven't had a time to fully play all three of these. I picked it up on GameStop's last sale they had on pre-owned games. It was like buy two, get one free. So I did get a lot of older games that I haven't been able to play yet. And Uncharted 3, Drake's Deception. Again, this is in 3D, so I can play it on my 3D television. I like that. There's the back, even though they're not doing it for PS4. I'll try to get this to focus. So, there's the back of it. This one I recently just picked up, Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. So, if you see my PS3 pickup video, I recently just picked up about 6 of these, so you're going to re-see them. So, I'm just going to cycle through them really, really fast for you guys. Ninja Gaiden 3 Sigma. So the back looks pretty good. Anarchy Reigns. Just picked this up again. So the Genji. It's made by Sony. So hopefully it's good. We'll see. BioShock 2. Dynasty Warriors Gundam. I am looking for number 2 and number 3 of this series. So Gundam Wing's good. So I enjoy it. Next one is actually like a gift that was given to me from my girlfriend. This is the J-Stars Victory Versus. Now the cool thing about this one is it's the import. So when they announced it, I wanted it in Japanese. So from there, I was able to get it for, I believe it was for my birthday. Birthday or Christmas. That's the only time we buy each other gifts. So, but yeah, it's definitely one of my favorite of that I own. So definitely very, very, very happy that she got that for me. Next one's Zone of Enders HD Collection. Has a Metal Gear Rising demo disc in it. So again, I didn't own these. I don't know if they came out on PlayStation 2 and PlayStation. I don't know, but I ended up getting that a while back ago. The next one that I have is the God of War saga. Now, unfortunately, I bought this used, so I think I only got God of War 2, and God of War 3 in it. The other ones were downloadable vouchers in it, so I only got the 3 games. I was able to get Kingdom Hearts 1.5. So this comes with the 3 games that you'll see listed on the back here. So not only does it come with Kingdom Hearts 1, it also comes with Kingdom Hearts Final Mix and Rechain of Memories. And the 358-2, not dash, but /2 days. So, got that. Also have Kingdom Hearts 2.5 HD collection. Comes with Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. Comes with Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep Final Mix and Kingdom Hearts Recoded. So, got the Kingdom Hearts. Now, I originally had Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 2 on the PS2, but so from there I either sold them or I think I lent Kingdom Hearts 2 to a friend and he didn't return it. I need to stop lending people shit. It's pretty much what it fucking boils down to. So, next one is Lost Planet Extreme Condition. So, this is just a game by Capcom. It's kind of arcadey, but it's alright. It ain't too bad. I like it. And then I have Lost Planet 2. So that's just the sequel to the first one. I don't even know if it's a sequel or just another game. So anyways, guys, that's what I have right now. I don't know how many games that is, but it is going to be a growing collection going forward. Again, my main focus is going to be on anime-style games, not just games influenced by on anime, like based off of animes, but strictly games that I feel are I like the art style of, or anything like that. So if you guys have any hidden gem type games down there that you want to recommend, do that in the comment section down below, besides what I already own. From there, if you need opinions about anything I own, ask. I will most likely give them. And from there, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.